Александр, да и чё-то это, глюкнула немножечко программа. Спасибо, что пришел. Надеюсь, сегодня будет весело. А если не будет, мы всех накажем. Привет, 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 всем большой-большой привет. Нельзя ожидать дерьмеца, ожидаем ходноту. А то уж 2 стрима были грустными. Ну, кто был со мной, тот помнит. Соневская конференция была не самая сильная. Вархаммерская конференция была не самая сильная. Если эта конференция будет плохая, я прям буду грустить. Так что хочешь верить в лучшее? Так точно! Я потом захожу, столько сообщений. Люди-то это... В юмор не очень. Но обзор я на него реально сделаю. Ха-ха-ха. Просто злой гений. Ну вот, осталось всего 5 минут. Ждем, да? МК покажет. А, ты про, Александр, про Zenly Zone Zero? Ждем. Физика груди рулит. Ну и сегодня, да, геймплей Mortal Kombat должен быть. И дополнение к Киберпанку. Ну что-то будет, короче. Музыка такая, да. Я тут стал ловить себя на мысли, что я не только плохо пою, но еще и плохо танцую. Поэтому будем танцевать чаще, чтобы всех раздражать. Доброй ночи. Ну, у нас не ночь еще, Александр. У меня, что там, 10 нет. 10 вечер нет. Утро в самом разгаре. Жду сюрпризов. То есть понятно, что покажут Киберпанк. Понятно, что покажут Mortal Kombat. Но хочу увидеть что-то такого, чего не должен увидеть. Во, Silent Hill 2 хочу. Медсестер хочу увидеть. Некстгеновских. Assassin's Creed будет же 12 октября своего... 12 июня своя презентация. Так что, думаю, Ubisoft до своей конфы ничего показывать не будет. А осталось меньше 3 минут. VR Ubisoft, да, будет Assassin's Creed VR, будет. Вообще о нем не думаю, Пупкин. скоро же у нас есть и Метро серия неплохая, и вот Atomic Heart интересный, и Пионер скоро будет. Мне хватает подобных игр. Как-то уже на Сталкер немножко наплевать. Альбина играет в Хогвартс. Нет, не наш, но я про то, что игр подобного рода много. Поэтому переживем мне, что без Сталкер 2. Но попробую его спиратить, когда выйдет. Покупать точно не буду. Но это чисто мое мнение. Если хотите покупать, покупайте. Зачем Сталкер, когда есть я? О! Меньше минутки осталось за нашими веселыми разговорами. Не хочу. Про Винни-Пуха? Или РПГ? Сегодня столько все кидали, и РПГ крутая, я ж писал. Хочу попробовать, люблю изометрические РПГ. Игра про Винни-Пух тоже попробую. Ну, у меня мама смотрела Интерстеллар. Нормально.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
У вас тоже эхо, да? А это много объясняет.
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be
Счастливый парень, по чем-то по-любому.
For the first time ever. Welcome, everybody.
Классо.
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I
never
imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next.
Он говорит, что я лучше всех. Я перевожу для вас. Он говорит, такого красивого, как Денчик, никогда не видел.
The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get
Не, я ему разрешил в этот раз провести, а я так. Из дома выходить не хотелось. Вот, Mortal Kombat 1 покажешь. Alan Wake 2. Fortnite, новый сезон, который мне не нужен. И суперфиналочка будет, где, наверное, мою задницу выложат все-таки в интернет. Поехали, ладно. Принц Персии. Да? Нет, какой-то мужик. Да, Ubisoft, а вы боялись, что Ubisoft не будет.
Prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the Immortals, to rescue him and save the Empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next.
И под рэпчик, запомните. Если есть рэпчик, то все, игра однозначно крутая. Мы же все любим рэпчик.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
Потерянная корона в январе 2018 года. Все, в принципе, можем заканчивать. С главной игрой 2024 года мы определились. Просто, блин. Опять шорты стирать, блин, слишком крутой трейлер.
You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another
Согласен, едем дальше.
franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Почему вы радуетесь? Уже показали Принц Перси. Все, можно заканчивать.
It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September.
Если не буду жопастой героиней, но это минус 1,5 балла точно.
How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it!
Let's do it, пацаны.
I have had enough of you. Then go before I put you down. Fight.
Нифига себе, Mortal Kombat! Не, прикалываюсь, все равно я буду играть в новый Mortal Kombat, однозначно. Просто пока он выглядит так же, как и предыдущий Mortal Kombat. Как и предыдущий.
What do you want? Sento. It's my family blade. Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight. Back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
А что это за черный парень пробежал мимо? Вы тоже его видели?
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Ну, Джакс еще без этих, без железных рук. Пока он просто черный парень. О, Соня Блейд в стандартном костюме. Кану вы тоже видели 100 пудов. Слушайте, тюли нормальные вроде показали. Слушай, у Китаны сисюли снова появились. Вообще огонь. Все, ладно, они продали мне игру. Ой, у Милены, простите, у Китаны все как раз закрыто. Типа и главное наведение, что теперь можно 2 на 2 драться. Ну ладно. Не, ну неплохо. А чё с графикой? Она чуть лучше предыдущей части.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
Болтология еще будет.
Congratulations. They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this because, first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story.
По-любому заставят, думаю.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they...
Соня в таких ритузах сексуальных. Ну ладно, более-менее нормально все.
You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay, so you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where that's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing.
Я не зеваю, мне все нравится.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button.
Некоторые вещи должны оставаться неизменными.
They have a variety, so you can go, push that button with towards and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination...
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want. And they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah. So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of not the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage.
Давай, Жан-Клод Ван Дам, покажи, так и быть.
That was people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. You know, the first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him.
Не знаю, пупки, меня графон вполне устраивает.
Like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years, and so but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it.
Давайте дальше, ребят.
This summer we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. So there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look.
Да, красавчик, все. Давай дальше.
Press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks for Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who has faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
О, Diablo клон.
Where are the guards? Hey you! What's going on?
Выглядит очень похоже на Diablo 4. Подозрительно похоже на Diablo 4. Даже локации похожи на Diablo 4. И волшебницы похожи на волшебницу Diablo 4. И заклинания похожи. У меня сейчас жена просто волшебницу проходит Diablo 4 и тоже пользуется электричеством и ледяным вот этим штукой-дрюкой, короче, вы поняли. Ни хрена себе. Ну вот это круто выглядит, да. Узнаем больше 28 июля. Спасибо за супер длинный ролик. Опять шорты это стират.
Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Рука. Сандали.
I am the advanced artificial intelligence, Leviathan. Welcome to Bigitoa Island.
Мне кажется, ребятам проплачу, чтобы они аплодировали, потому что они как-то, так, знаешь, лениво.
That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually
Спасибо,
not
друзья,
be
за
the
лайки.
craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination.
can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Воу, Николас Кейдж. Все, мне продали. Мне продали Dead by Daylight. Николас Кейдж это мой кумир.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source.
Пивоград, ты слишком мало покупал Скайримов. Тот Говард так легко не появляется.
And a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
Ой, опять шорты стирать. Все, мужчина из мужчин пришел. Хорошо, что камера не показывает, где мои руки. Это ж Николас Кейдж. Но ему можно еще не очень много платить.
I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of
Просто мне заплатили. Да, нет, смотрите, ручек не видно, ручек не видно.
In that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing, and she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated
Не могу.
version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that
Я люблю Николас Кейджа, но его уже много. Надо дальше игры показывать.
You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like.
Вы, кстати, видели, он брюки без ремня носит. Так они и свалиться могут.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything.
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skins, I even say always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt down to the most minimal exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice.
Настоящим гигачадам вообще просто штаны не нужны. Он очень важно говорил. Я просто не стал переводить, думаю, все и так поняли.
For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game?
Somebody very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before. Yeah. I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive.
Ладно, у мужика не так много экранного времени в последнее время. Дайте ему позвездиться. Он же классный на самом деле. Тем более человек отрабатывает гонорар. Ну, нельзя его винить за это. Он очень крутой. Интересно, они Идрис Эльбу на презентацию дополнения Киберпанка позовут с Киану Ривзом? Все, ждем Киану Ривза и Идрис Эльбу.
And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Ну, типа, просто стандартный персонаж, но с мордой Николаса Кейджа. Никогда такого не было, и вот опять. Какой-то он безэмоциональный. Опять-таки, знаешь, блять, ну, нам надо хлопать. Мне кажется, на Принц Перси больше хлопали. Хлопали, ресницы не А, Генри Кавилл, давайте, зовите Генри Кавилла.
Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand.
Мне кажется, он уже старше Йеннифер выглядит. Генри хорош. Джой Бейти тоже сексуальный. Девчонки не очень. Просто Цири реально, конечно, уже старше Йеннифер. Ладно, все, извините, смотрим, не перебиваю.
Neutrality has consequences too.
You're right.
Right. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
Тёга старенькая, прям цирк-то стала.
No hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you?
Все плохо, но Генри хорош. Очень горячий. А Цири уже какая-то милфа. А если, понимаешь, мне 34-й годик идет, и я кого-то называю милфой, это должно быть грустно. Игра называется «Мы все любим Генри Кавилла». Ведь лучше него только Денис Анатольевич. Ну, длинное название, но так игра называется.
We're witches.
Is that so?
Не-не, тут она прям вот выглядит уже старше Йеннифер. Мне кажется, все-таки девочка стала баловаться пластикой. Ну, ходили слухи, но тут прям как-то сильно у нее лицо изменилось. И жопы нет. Этот Witchfire будут показывать, скорее всего. Да, Witchfire. Когда-нибудь эта игра выйдет. Мне кажется, какой 4-й год уже рекламируют. Ну это 20 сентября Early Access. О, PlayStation VR. А как он видит? У него же пол глаза волосней закрыто. Неудобно же. Я бывает, ты тоже знаешь, надо вот так волосы наверх, чтобы не мешались. А когда у тебя вот это все дредами закрыто, ты же ничего не видишь. Ты вот смотри, как он бегает с этим. Почему не наоборот? Почему не белый мужчина и черная женщина? Почему черный мужчина и белая женщина? Расизм какой-то. Мы этого не потерпим. Ладно, так и быть, куплю я себе этот телевизор огромный. Уговорили.
Turning back after this. You sure?
Remnant 2. Ну-ка раньше, ноунейм, не ноунейм. Вот, допустим, Remnant 2 выглядит неплохо. С женой бы сыграл. Ну, просто без жены я боюсь, не пройду такую игру сложную, а с женой все могу. Она потому что тащит. Вот, видишь, не ноунейм игры. Да, это Remnant 2. Все верно, Александр. Без жены вообще очень много чего делать страшно. И даже вредно для здоровья. Ну вот, люди наконец стали как-то живенько, да, аплодировать.
We have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2.
Alan Wake 2.
New season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news.
On TikTok, gaming TikTok.
Live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Ничего себе, Alan Wake-то как выглядит интересно. Вы видели, Соник овладел теневым клонированием под конец. Ну, миленькая. Лакоста, привет. Ну, миленько.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched.
О, Ханкай. Кто тут хуеверса немножко просил? Я обожаю говорить не хуеверс, а хуеверс. Но игры у них прикольные, чё уж там. Давай, текилюк. Хуеверс. Давайте вайфушечку новую анонсируйте. Давай, Лакост, спасибо. Ух ты ж, какие эти чучуньки-то. Ух, как они тряслись-то. Все, надо снова Ханкай скачивать. Я его как-то стримил, но недостаточно. Нахрена анонсировать мужских персонажей, когда нужны женские? Ну вообще неправильно все делают. Надо китайцам сказать. Музыка, да, миленькая. О, Lies of P. Хорошая игра. Я знаю, я ее даже стримил. Ханкайку-то. Что вы мне рассказываете? Такс, я эгоист. Я думаю только о себе. Lies of P жду, честно. Ой, еще и под музыку такой. Ля Сиркюс. Какая красота-то! Какой именно ктулху ты проходишь, Александр? Call of Cthulhu, Call of Cthulhu или The Sinking City или какой-нибудь еще. А, нет, хорошая игра. 19 сентября. Ну, конечно, хорошо, и девоньки надо брать обязательно.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
Ой, и демо сейчас будет доступно, надо попробовать скачать. Попробовать.
Reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Любимый раз скорпионы. Как за аниме шел Нью-Вегас. Но вообще так неплохо выглядит. Страна песка.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I'm8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease. Wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Смотрим.
Our guiding star has shattered. Its shards scattered across the world.
Ну, для ММОшки выглядит уже хорошо.
An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. We must find them, harness their power, and put down this threat once and for all.
Что творят? Ну, при всей моей в целом любви к Индии хотелось бы больше крупных проектов. Хорошо Миша говорил. А что с ней не так? В смысле? Принц Персии показали. Lies of P показали. Не, Lies of P мне реально понравилось. Что-то я отъезжаю от вас. Надо подъехать.
But on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Спит человек, а вы ему мешаете. Ой, сразу мимо меня. Что-то уже не пробирает. Не пробивает мое сердечко. Да, да. Но мне и Honor прям не сильно зашел, поэтому... Варховен. Военные небеса. Во, наконец нормальные игры пошли, во. Вот давай, жарь чупа-чуп. Все, пошли нормальные игры. Наконец-то я вижу, во что буду играть в ближайшее время.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light to stay human. Get ready for darker...
Dying Light, я даже коннективалечку, блядь!
...out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you've never seen before. Trust me, for one of them, you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Скорее всего, да. Это не Dying Light. Какой-то мультиплеерный Crash Bandicoot. И помните, никаких спать. Мы мужики, и мы не спим. Даже если меня вдруг смотрят девочки, помню, мы мужики, и мы не спим.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great, by the way? Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Ну, если вышел Сэм Лейк, если покажешь Алан Вейк, то, скорее всего, будет Алан Вейк.
Good to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game Awards,
Да все, дайте фильму показать игру.
we are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this. Sam, I know it's been a long
Не хорош, но опять им просто не повезло, что есть я в этом мире. А так очень
So tell
стильный.
us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes. Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game.
Не-не-не, я выдержу. Я же все-таки и с Sony мы до конца с вами сидели. Да Человек-паука 2, и Warhammer сидели. И сейчас высидим.
Separate terrifying journeys through two different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the
Без шуток, у него очень узнаваемое лицо. Даже не знаю почему, Алкамир.
PlayStation event you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of
Спасибо за инфу. Пупки, спасибо за инфу.
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place. And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Ну давай уже, все, мы поняли, ты красавчик, я еще лучше. Давайте игру показывай.
A series of ritualistic murders. And very quickly the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come through around them.
Interesting. So obviously it's, Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey.
Мне кажется, да, если у тебя хорошая презентация, Александр, хорошая игра, лишний разговор не нужны. Ты показываешь геймплей, и все люди такая, да, я хочу это, ну все. Больше ничего не нужно. Если у тебя охрененный геймплей, если у тебя охрененная картинка, если у тебя охрененная атмосфера, ты можешь не рассказывать людям об этом, просто покажи им это, они сами это все поймут. А когда вот... Ну вы поняли. Вот это какое-то неправильно. На самом деле, они просто хорошие друзья и давно не виделись и решили поболтать на презентации. Не, ну когда хорошая картинка, она делает все лучше. Она не обязательно, но она явно может делать лучше. Так, ребят, я вас предупреждаю, заканчивайте. Я буду стрелять.
And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Я уже не хочу смотреть Alan Wake'а. Он все рассказал, мне неинтересно.
Intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever.
Говорит, мы на самом деле геймплей не привезли.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it.
Да, я думал, им кажется, засосутся, Александр, все-таки. Но мне кажется, они все ближе и ближе друг к другу подходили.
Back to life as a monster, and Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Ну. Мы можем смотреть в разные стороны. Никогда такого не видел. Ну а то, что мы играем за мулатчику, это плюс, это однозначно плюс. Крыса пробежала, я видел. Точно, это точно была крыса. Какой живучий парень. Молодец, что догадался стрелять ему в голову, девочка. Молодец. Как аккуратненько выломал, да? Молодец. Лобовик.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
Тренерная
Trapped
шутка.
in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
О, Space
Facing a
Marine.
Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain. Tyranids! My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination!
Ух, не, хорошо прям выглядит.
Come forth and be slaughtered!
Это хорошая игра, очень хорошая игра. Тут можно стрелять в ксеносов, рубить в ксеносов, топтать ксеносов. Это зимой уже, и коллекционочку надо купить, быстро жене сказать, что она нам очень нужна. Однозначно берем. А то никто и не лайкает игре, я хоть полайкаю. Поаплодирую.
Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
О, Saber, Focus Interactive, Carpenter. Бородатый мужик, лысоватая женщина, все пока хорошо.
Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Ой, ой, какой симпатичный. И поют люди душевно. И Джон Кэмпер. Надеюсь, ну, не коопчик, хочешь в такой, как в одиночную группу играть. Не, музыка, все хорошо, машинка есть. Не, хорошо.
More unexpected collaboration. John Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3.
Просили.
And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Ember
Балдурусный Хейт 3.
mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist who's voiced by a familiar name.
Говорили, больших игр не будет. Да тут что, не игра, то шедевр. У меня аж сосочки встали.
Swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash on the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Это Baldur's Gate 3, который 31 августа выходит.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Давайте прям добейте нас хорошими играми.
This fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring
Ох ты,
Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, it looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box? This is the box art.
Okay. You know, here it is. I mean, it has 2 on the box for a reason, because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Peter and Miles, we're so excited about this experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great
Опять
gameplay
нам
at the
будут
PlayStation
больше говорить,
Showcase,
чем
but I wanna talk
показывать.
about
Знаю
the
я
2
их.
villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more out there, I
2
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of, we obviously, Craven, we got...
Я желчный.
PlayStation event.
Я
So
тут.
tell us a bit about him and how he factors
So Craven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or, tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York.
Ребята, вы пробовали игры показывать, а не рассказывать о них?
All of the Marvel characters that live in New York City. So Peter, Miles, and others. He's on the hunt.
Денька мэн, денька мэн, в детстве меня укусил Денька, я стал Денька мэном.
Good reaction to the art.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this, can you tell, is this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell, what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or?
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There's a bit of a tease.
Я понял, Venom это Мэри Джейн,
всё. Symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter.
Было отличным, я даже сказал, Александр.
The gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Может быть, еще что-нибудь покажешь.
Just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
We call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the movies.
Но они показывают то, что я уже видел.
It's not just what happens in gameplay, it's what happens, how the story plays out.
Interesting, so how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that, and there's much more of that journey when you play the
game. And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of...
Ну, вот я и говорю, они показывают то, что мы уже видели. Покажите что-нибудь новое.
Queens, Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the
Они
past
даже
few
показывают,
years. We saw
не просто те же места, а то, что уже показывали. Но ругайте их, друзья.
We're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
Скорее всего, да, Александр, только на это хватило. Ну-ка, давайте вместе скажем. Трейлер новый покажи. Ты на молодцы. Покажи. О, стоп. Может, что-то будет? А, дату, наконец-то. 20 октября. В октябре и Alone in the Dark, и Alan Wake, и Человек-паук. Хорошо, что в октябре-ноябре я всегда отпуск беру.
Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, kind of like Pokemon with guns.
Не, Mortal Kombat 19 сентября, а это 20 октября, октябрь. Сентябрь, октябрь, разные месяца. Да, вот Александр правильно говорит. Да, мы ждем покемона с пушками. Давно было пора их с автомата всех убивать. Что-то показывают. Что-то показывают. Игра за девочек-волшебниц? Не, мальчик тоже есть. Вообще аплодисменты не слышно. Властелинушка колец. Властелинушка колец.
Across Middle Earth, delving for riches. Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria. My fellow dwarves, rally together. It's time.
Перемотать можно? Lord of the Rings, возвращение в Морию. У меня большой пердак. Тын-тын-тын-тын-тын-тын-тын.
Alright, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Для телефончиков и андроидиков. Ну, наконец-то еще одна мобильная финалка. Это то, что нам было нужно. Бывают в жизни такие случаи, когда лучше не делать, чем делать игру. У вас что, друзья, мобилок нет?
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have a chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now,
Джеффа слабо прям подряд несколько крутых роликов показать.
No. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Снова бородатым жизнь.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Don't Note что-то делает для фокус.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to...
Я максимум еще минут 30 просижу и все, если так будет интересно. Но надо признать, эта презентация сильнее соневской и вархаммерской. Здесь хоть какие-то игры уже показывали.
Do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Конец 23-го года, из кого-то заинтересовало, меня не очень.
それで今回の指令は
あなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。
Якузя, вот так нам говорит.
お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか。
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Ну, скажи это вслух.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up.
Жопка, охонь. Да, продолжаем.
Base to capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan? Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
Косатка есть, хорошо.
Definitely a leak here, Tim. How long has it been now? 3 years. 2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here? These shouldn't be.
Пока очень непонятно. И даже не интересно, знаешь, бывает, да, ничего не понятно, но очень интересно, а тут ничего не понятно и не очень интересно. А, это новая игра от создателей Детройта, которые решили делать не кинцо. Сумасшедшие люди. Давай быстрее, Джефф, спать. Завтра пятница, еще день работать. Call of Duty, отлично. Мы обожаем Call of Duty.
Today we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Вообще огонь, все мы поняли. Давай следующий трейлер. Doom, скорее всего, будет на презентации Microsoft. Ой. Ой.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also
Не, ну Warzone-то free-to-play.
Iconic German automaker turns 75 years old today, and to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game. Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look. Просто посмотрите на новые Xbox. Охренеть, надо брать срочно.
Here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at
Ребят, перемотайте его немного.
Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game.
Не хочу
inspired by classics like
Джефф,
Animal Crossing
пожалей.
and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look.
Пожалей, Джефф, ну не надо ферму.
Life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly.
За что ты так?
Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us.
Сейчас еще будет самым длинным трейлером. Да, дайте что-нибудь хорошее, мы все пойдем спать. Чувством выполненного долга. Ну а ферму берем однозначно. Как бы тут говорить даже не надо.
Promised variety, there it is, Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
О, карточная игра по Марвел. Вы же ее так ждали.
Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever
Он
made.
что-то, наверное, принял.
Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben. That's what I got. That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen. I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Shadowlands 2 ждем.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns.
Толстый азиат, толстый азиат.
Labuntus 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Толстый азиат, такому азиату каждый рад.
I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. Let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying.
Но он недостаточно толстый азиат. Мне нужен более толстый азиат. Я еще вижу, у него есть шея. Он недостаточно толстенький для меня.
The Big Bar. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows. Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
No, you're just being
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds.
Во, Fortnite
the
еще.
smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Кабам. Кабам должен что-то хорошее показать.
Sacrificed everything to save your kind. From an ancient evil. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked. And you may prove worthy of your legacy.
О, какая цаца! Я про дракона. Да, это мобилка.
Wayfinders. Do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon.
Сильная мускулистая женщина была. Вы видели? Видели сильную мускулистую женщину?
You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us. This world needs champions.
Я не сплю. Нет, я не сплю. Больше зопок. Я хочу кушать и спать. Ну да, на Unreal Engine 5 перевели ее.
Seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
Stellaris,
What do you
Nexus.
say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavex.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4.
Star Trekman?
Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by.
Да не знаю, Громелик, много чего показали. Еще раз Lies of P показали. Неплохая игра от Карпентера. Ремнант 2 показали. Алана Вейка показали. Есть что посмотреть. Baldur's Gate показали. Мужика показывают. Но я тебе говорю, есть нормальные игры. Мне просто грустно того, что вы не заметили ни Baldur's Gate, там нет. Вы показали хорошие игры, помимо Mortal Kombat.
This is gonna be fun.
А?
Swung a little wide there. Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
Ну вот.
No need 4 wheels to kick your ass.
Any chance we get this back in the cars?
How about a little kill music? She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long.
Let me see that thong.
Like it when the beat go?
Da-da-da-da.
Baby, let your booty go.
Da-da-da-da.
Girl, you want to show?
Da-da-da-da.
The thong. Do you love the silver hair god? Hey, don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Однозначно будем смотреть. На пикоках ты чё не посмотреть ты его?
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior.
Однозначно
later
надо.
this year to PC.
Goddess of time.
Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you, and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I
out of wine, I begin again, but with another meat to fight with.
You're coming with me. You're not the only one who can be in multiple places.
Недостаточно сильных и независимых черных женщин. Мне всегда мало. У меня просто форчка закрыта, Пивоград. Вот вам всем и душно. На улице люди бухают опять, я форчку закрыл. Чтобы не мешали. Не могу.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with us.
Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack. As seen behind me, he's a battle mage that controls all three forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, it's just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, you know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage Jack comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's I guess they call him a street rat, is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an ever war fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it, lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah, so this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. It's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some
Да, вот take a look, давайте, take a look уже, пацаны.
Comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Потому что он не глотает. Ох, эти шуточки.
Pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Какой большой. И сильная женщина еще, отлично мускулистая.
What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
Ну и хватит, вы нормально уже показали геймплей, мы поняли. Ты супер графонистая игра, ой.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all three colors of magic.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches, and today,
Еще ролик
Summer Game
Fortnite,
Fest
был
is
же
debuting the
Fortnite.
cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast, hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Какой крутой! Чего? Чего?
Launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic
Давайте, мы
characters
вспомнили, что это
and rich
киберпанк.
storytelling. I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Спасите пёселя!
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Ну что, это финалочка, которая большая. Для ПХ. Для консолей.
And you're asking me this? This is gonna sound crazy, but
Так будет финалка 16 вот в июне.
Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
У Тифа есть сиськи, а у Айрис нет. Финалка никогда не финальнется.
Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Не, ну, кстати, ремейк финалки 7 мне понравился, первая часть, и эту поиграю с удовольствием. Главное, чтобы симпатичные девочки были. Потому что на симпатичных девочках все держится.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Free you yet.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
В начале 24 для PlayStation 5 на 2 дисках беру. Все из-за Тифочки.
All right, that's gonna do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom Opening Night Live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Ну что, друзья, вам большое спасибо. Ну, какие-то еще презентации буду стримить, но на сегодня хватит. Большое спасибо, что были со мной. Вы просто шикарные. Обожаю вас всех.